Welcome to Tech Tycoon. In this video, we are going to discuss 5 best face masks for virus protection 2020. Masks now come in a vast array of materials and constructions. More choices, of course, a positive, but since many of us are new to mask wearing, the sudden influx of options can also occasionally make it challenging to determine which is the best one. Fashion aside, from your collection to wear in any given situation. Whether you're going to the grocery store or on the subway, the best mask is one that is worn correctly, meaning tightly covering your entire mouth and nose without being suffocating. If you don't want to miss our videos, please subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell to get notified every time we post new videos. 5. Bagu Fabric Mask. Bagu fabric mask can be worn for airplane travels. Although the duration of airplane travel is usually longer than a trip on the subway, the doctors say that flights aren't necessarily riskier, depending on the social distancing measures on board, because airplanes are usually better aerated, and there are more regulations in place for ensuring that everyone on board is masked. The air is filtered reasonably frequently on the plane, you're not facing other people directly, and everybody's wearing a mask. So I have not heard about major outbreaks that have been traced back to airplanes, says Dr. Segel, adding that the mask you wear on an airplane should be especially comfortable, since you'll likely be wearing it for a long duration of time, adding that the lack of ear loops also meant that these type of masks could be worn along with over-ear headphones on the plane. 4. Everlane 100% Human Face Mask. Everlane 100% Human Face Mask can be worn in schools and colleges while teaching. As schools across the country grapple with the reopening, classrooms pose a risk for teachers this fall. In addition to the challenge of getting children to wear a face mask in the first place, teachers may be in close proximity with students for a prolonged period of time, which increases the risk for everybody, explains Dr. Segel, who differentiates this level of risk from that of crossing paths with somebody in an indoor grocery store for a few seconds. Everyone in the New York City public school system will be required to wear a mask at school this year. 3. Sisters PPE Adult Face Mask. Sisters PPE adult face mask should be worn at the office. Anna Kalm, an employment development associate at the reentry services organization Getting Out and Staying Out, returned to her office in June and has been wearing fabric masks from Sisters PPE, emblazoned with her organization's logo ever since. They're soft but still breathable, she says, adding that the multi-layered masks are good for an air-conditioned workplace because they are a bit warmer than typical cotton t-shirt material. The doctors we spoke to say that wearing a well-fitting fabric mask in most workplaces should be sufficient, assuming there's some degree of air circulation as well as consistent mask wearing and social distancing measures in place. 2. BOA Performask Face Mask. BOA Performask Face Mask should be used while running. When strategist senior writer Karen Iorio Adelson asked a handful of runners about the best masks to wear while running outside, nearly all of them recommended a neck gaiter, but a recent study revealed that these gaiter-type neck fleeces are worse than wearing no mask at all. They produce and leave a larger number of small respiratory droplets in the air than what is produced when wearing no mask at all. That's why Adelson also recommends this double-layered, breathable mask from BOA, which is specifically made for running. Del Moro notes that he wears his breathable Henry mask while running since it hangs around my neck, and I can easily slip it over my nose when I'm near people. If you're outdoors at a distance, you probably don't need to wear a mask. If you're within 6 feet, I would say to still wear a mask, echoes Dr. Glatt. 1. Hedley and Bennett Wake Up and Fight Mask. Hedley and Bennett Wake Up and Fight Mask should be used at an outdoor restaurant or coffee shop. The food industry professionals said they preferred to wear medical-grade surgical masks while at work. At Cravo, a Portuguese concept pop-up restaurant that's appeared across the city, from the Gibson in Williamsburg to Dame's Summer Club on the Lower East Side, chef and co-owner Nick Slemko, alongside Chris Doss Rise, says they wear disposable masks for sanitary considerations. Once you're serving the public at any level, you need to be extra cautious and aware, and we need to hold ourselves more accountable than the average person, especially since we're making a space for people to congregate, he says, explaining that the team wears surgical masks on their trips to Portuguese markets while prepping the food and during service. Alfonso Wright, co-owner of Brooklyn Tea, says that anytime his team is around customers, they usually opt for surgical masks or fabric masks that were distributed by the Bed-Stuy Gateway BID. Hope you enjoyed the video. Which one from the list you liked the most? Let us know in the comments. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do so. See you in the next video.